People remembered him for many things: his silence, his failures, his struggles. But giving up was never one of them. Behind those tired eyes lived a fire that refused to die. In a small, quiet town where people lived simple lives and dreams rarely bloomed, a different story was waiting to rise. There lived a boy named Arham. Not extraordinary, not special, just a regular boy with a heart that beat a little louder than others. He wasn't the smartest in class, not the fastest, not the strongest. But he had one strange habit: he never stopped trying. Every morning before sunrise, while the whole town slept peacefully, Arham ran through the empty streets, whispering to himself, someday, I'll become something." His feet burned, his legs ached, sweat rolled down his face, but he kept moving. Pain slowed him, but it never stopped him. Yet life didn't reward him quickly. He failed exams again and again. Every red mark on paper felt like a punch to his heart. He lost competitions, watched others receive medals while he stood at the back. And no matter how hard he ran, he usually finished last, breathless, exhausted, but never missing the next race. People whispered behind him, "Poor kid. He tries so hard, but he doesn't have it in him." Their words felt heavy, but he kept walking. Even his teachers said, "Some people are simply not meant for success." That hurt him the most. But every night, sitting alone under a dim light, Arham whispered, "Maybe not today, but one day." That hope kept him alive. One afternoon, after losing yet another race, he sat on the dusty ground, tears mixing with dirt. For the first time, quitting felt easier than trying. An old groundskeeper slowly walked toward him, placed a hand on his shoulder, and said, "Do you know why most people fail? Because they quit right before they were about to grow." Arham looked up confused, broken, but listening. The old man continued, "Talent may win sometimes. Luck may win once, but only persistence guarantees that one day you will not lose." Those words stabbed deeper than any failure he ever faced. From that day, Arham changed. He stopped competing with others and started competing with himself. Every mistake became a lesson. Every insult became fuel. Every failure became direction. He trained harder than ever before, running at sunrise, at sunset, in the cold, in the heat. While others rested, he was building a version of himself no one had ever seen. He started dreaming again. He saw finishing lines, cheering crowds, shining trophies. He saw a future nobody else believed in. At night, he looked at the stars and whispered, "One day, I'll show them what persistence looks like." That promise became his strength. Months passed. Then the big race came again, the one he had lost so many times. But this time, Arham stood at the starting line with a calm fire in his eyes. The whistle blew, and Arham ran, not for people, not for trophies, but for every moment he chose not to quit. Every step carried the weight of his struggle and the strength of his belief. And for the first time ever, he crossed the finish line first. The cheers around him were loud, but his heartbeat was louder. Holding the trophy close to his chest, he whispered, "I didn't win because I was strong. I won because I didn't stop." Because in the end, greatness never belongs to the talented or the lucky. It belongs to the ones who refuse to quit,